So, haven't uploaded in 4 months, eh? That means I haven't felt the need to entertain myself for 4 months. Wonder what that means. Anyway, welcome to the first vlog that I've ever done on this channel. Actually, the what happened video kind of counts as a vlog. And then there's Delta 40, which isn't really even a video. It's just to tell a friend that I've been on the same flight as he did and I vlogged it. You know, it's not easy to state something without caveats. It's like the European Union. CGP Grey did a great video about this. Anyway, so I realized I haven't showed you my favorite place of my house for more than 2 years. There's pretty much nothing in here in 2016 other than the PC myself. I've also added many interesting things in here since the last time. So, you know, since I've also attracted a lot of attention from OS First Timer, a computer-based channel. So, why not show you around my new place? Well, it's not my new place, but you know what I mean. Alright, so here we are. We're in my house right now. Welcome. Now, for this video, I'm just gonna focus on this side of the room, alright? So, maybe I'll do an entire house tour one day. But yeah, not today. So as you can see here, right off the bat, I got a white screen here, a shelf, a box, and a workout kit that I've used twice in my entire life. But yeah, I know you didn't click on this video to see this, so I'm gonna take off this white screen to show you what you've all been waiting for. The beauty, that is the November 2018 Mighty Eagle PC setup. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there we freaking go, the beauty itself. So here it is, the place that I spent about 20% of my time at. I'm a freaking nerd, I know. Now last time I did this, my setup was located over here, where the shelf is. As you can see, I still got tape marks over here from that power socket I taped to the wall. But as time went on, I got a second monitor and my desk wasn't large enough, so I eventually moved over here. So a more in-depth look at this setup. Here's my PC that I did an unboxing of. That I unlisted because it was too... And just in case you're too new to have seen that video before it was unlisted, here are the full specs listed on the screen. Basically, if you're too lazy to read, Intel i7 5930K, double SLI GTX 970, 256GB solid state drive, plus 4TB of hard disk drive, and 32GB of RAM. Now, I know the first thing you're gonna do is whack that dislike button because you know it's Alienware. But for now, let's move on to the things that actually matter. I have my wallet plugged into this. Jesus Christ. So right off the desk, here's two Asus MG28UQ monitors. They're both 4K at 60Hz. 4K gaming is really starting to rise at the moment, so these monitors are gonna do a good job at keeping with the future. Because I don't think 8K is going to be a thing in the near future anyways. Here's a JBL Flip, just so that if I don't want to use headphones, I could just switch the speaker system. I don't have a legit speaker system over here because as you can see, my desk is already cramped enough. Don't want to add another thing to make it even more cramped. Moving on, Jesus Christ, as you can see, the cable management here is just great. Here's an Audio-Technica 189934 USB microphone. What the USB means is basically I don't need an XLR adapter with so many dongles in order for this to work. Remind you of anything, ladies and gentlemen? The only reason why people get XLR for this to work is either because they work on a studio or just so that the output is louder, which I could easily bypass but just amplifying the video in Premiere. So, life hacks, ladies and gentlemen. As with the peripherals, here's the original Alienware keyboard that came with the entire PC. Here's a Razer Chroma V2 and a Razer Goliathus extended underneath this. And this thing is pretty freaking long. I'm soon gonna replace this with an actual Razer keyboard just so that I can get the triple Razer fun. Here's a webcam, Logitech C920. Here's a crap ton of CDs and DVDs over here. Freaking ink cartridges. A freaking staple! Don't question me, I have random stuff on my desk. And here are the lights, which are not as bright as my old ones, which blinded me for a short while, like 5 times when I turned them on. And they're more white. If you could see them from my old videos, there's a tad bit of yellow in them. I've also got this, I guess you could say, stabilizer light over here that I don't use anymore. And basically this is just to whiten out the video because they're so damn yellow. Gosh, why does it sound so wrong? But then again, I'm Asian, so I'm allowed to say all this. Here's a printer that's pretty relevant, HP Office Jet 6950. And then a bunch of paper here, I don't know what for, but look, they're there. My headphones, have no idea what model it is, but it's made by Sony. A chair with all my schoolwork and freaking Lipton iced teas. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not sponsored by anything, but these actually taste really good. So if you see them in the store, Go buy them. You have a good time drinking them. Basically, this chair is just for like guests when they're coming over and want to sit near my computer. Normally, the person who sits here just plays FIFA 19 all day with me. So I guess this is my entire setup right here. A couple of more things, tissue boxes and bins and a monitor box, but yeah, you know. So I'll come back to this shelf, and this is in the way. Couple of books, as you can see here, and curiosity boxes with cables inside of them. I don't know. They actually came with like actual fun toys that you could use in your day-to-day life. So I guess Vsauce actually did a good job on the curiosity box. Not gonna lie. We got 2 World Cup soccer balls, kind of dirty, but like, you know, I don't have the guts to wash them. So a juice box right here filled with pencils instead of juice. 2 headphones that I RIP'd in the past. A Boeing 787 model. A bunch of miniature food items like that's not food, but diapers. I think you know what I do in my spare time. Most of these are food items, so yeah, that's something pretty good. A rubber band ball, no idea why this is here. The Burge Out Earrape. And there's so much random stuff on this shelf, but like, you know, you gotta store your random crap somewhere. So I guess this is my entire setup. I might not have covered a thing or two here, but I guess this is detailed enough and long enough, so I guess let's move on. So now that we've seen the beauty of my setup, let me talk about why this entire setup is so expensive. Are my parents spoiling me? Am I rich? Are my parents rich? Is England a better team than Sweden? I mean, obviously it is, but like, that's not relevant. Now, a bit of backstory behind my family. My father has a master's degree in the field of engineering and a bachelor's degree in the field of commerce. Nowadays, he's hired by numerous companies to come up with designs for houses and whatnot, and even co-owns his own company. You can imagine how much he earns in a year. If you calculate the cost of my setup, the PC, which is $5,000, 2 ASUS MQ28 just kidding, I'm not gonna go through all of it, but if you add them all up, it's gonna end up at a rough sum of about $7,690. That is not a lot compared to the thousands my dad earns in a single month. I'm not gonna tell you the exact percentage, but it's not a lot. And then you combine that with the income that my mom earns, but she really doesn't give me any money, so that doesn't really count. Plus, we don't really live in any sort of fancy house or drive any fancy cars. We're not really the money-saving type. Now, second thing that I want to move on. Why did I get such a rip-off PC when you could find similar specs for 30% less? Huh? Now, Alienware computers are known for the reliability and features. You can overclock your CPU straight from a panel, adjust colors of the computer, wins countless awards, and never gets a blue screen of death. The only time where it really crashed is when I forgot to turn the GPU fan on and the GPU overheated. Rip my 970s. Plus, our entire family really have trusted Dell computers since like the 90s. Actually, the entire Chinese population back then did, but you know. Pretty much every computer we own is either Dell or owned by Dell. Now, if I was to get a new PC, of course, I'll probably not go with Alienware anymore because nowadays the Area 51 costs upwards of $8,000. But do I regret getting this Alienware? No. That $1,500 is not money wasted, it's just money spent on extra features that you would not get. Bring on the hate comments, I don't give a crap. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed and I wasn't just rambling on for about 10 minutes. Now, I want to do another type of these show you around videos in the future. I was thinking of either a house tour, you know, have a look at where I lived for approximately 6 years now, or a look inside of my computer. You know, what files are on there, what I do with it, what porn I watch. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, I'm kidding. Forget I said that last sentence. That did not happen. So if you want to see one of these in the near future, probably at the start of December or hopefully even sooner, click the I button over here to vote and, you know, help me decide which one to do. Anyway, guys, that's it to the video. Hope you guys have all enjoyed. Please like. Let's see if we can get, let's aim high. 20 likes. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.